So here's an example of an application, basically a word problem, where we want to solve an exponential function or equation that is in base e. So you'll actually see applications or word problems like this in later sections in this chapter. But here we're told that the equation h is equal to 2.3e raised to the 0.1343t represents the number of people living with HIV infection since 1990. And we want to know in what year was the number of infections approximately 3 million people. So we're basically saying when H is 3, solve for T. What is T? Okay. And so we can just do a pure substitution here. 3 is equal to 2.3 e to the 0.1343t, and then let's solve for t. So here I've got to divide both sides by that coefficient 2.3. So whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, so that on the right-hand side here, I have just the base and its power, 0.1343 to the t. And on the left, don't worry about converting this fraction to a decimal. You can just leave it like that. And then now I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. Remember, it's an equation, so whatever I do to one side, I do the same thing to the other side to keep it balanced. And then as soon as I take the natural log of e to that power, I can use the power rule. So here, if I use the power rule says that this expression is the same as 0.1343t times the natural log of e. So times the natural log of e. And on the left-hand side here, I'll just bring down the natural log of 3 divided by 2.3. I'm kind of running out of space here, so I'm going to move to the right. And again, remember the natural log of e is always equal to 1. So I can just cancel that out and replace the natural log of e with 1. And so then that way I don't have to divide it out on both sides. So my last step here, and I'll have to write it on the right side here because I'm running out of space. So here, to solve for t, I would just divide both sides by 0.1343. So then t is equal to this whole thing on the left. And you can leave your answer like that. That's an exact solution. But of course, we want to actually answer the question in what year. So let's go ahead and put this into our calculator. And your calculator will give you approximately 1.978 or approximately 2. So when t is 2, and remember t is the year since 1990. So that's 2 years since 1990. So this tells us that we would expect that in the year 1992, the number of people infected with HIV is going to be about 3 million cases. Okay. In this slide here, I just want to show you how you get that approximation by typing it into your calculator. So I've got a screenshot on the right-hand side here. If you type in, so we said t was equal to the natural log of 3 divided by 2.3 and divide that whole thing by 0.1343, your calculator gives you approximately 1.978, which we round it to 2. And then on the left here, you can see that I've got a screenshot of the solution graphically. So the green curve here is 2.3 e to the 0.1343t. That's that equation. And then the orange or yellow curve here, that is the equation 3. And we can see that these two graphs are equal to each other at this point of intersection where the x value is approximately 1.978.